So there's a few things, right, that I've heard that is honestly crazy to me, right? How long should talking stage last? Will you be a stay-at-home wife? So there's a few things, right, that I've heard that is honestly crazy to me, right? And I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Like, how long should talking stage last? Like, to be honest, this one is just quick. How long should it last? Because some people are telling me there's no talking stage. Like, and then in this good day and age, I'm saying, would you be my girlfriend? Somebody else to this. I'm like, what is crazy? Like, how long should this thing last? Like, these are important questions that I think are holding us up. Like, to be honest, how long should talking stage last? And like, yeah, let's talk about it. One person can go, you can defend the gang. Well, so Chris. Yeah. To you,
to me, I'm saying as me, to me, to me, as a man who is ready, your talking stage should not be 2 years, 3 years. If you are involved with someone, it doesn't take you 2 years to know if you're gonna.
I didn't say how long should you date. Wait.
You know, talking.
I didn't say how long should you date.
But that happens. People are in a talking stage for a year or two. I'm serious. That is a true thing. You will ask women and they will tell you.
Hold on, guys.
They do have sex in the process, right?
Okay, hold on.
So maybe it might not be a lot in an African community, but talking stage, I've gone as fast as a talking stage from a month.
How long
to me,
should your talking stage last? How long
yeah,
would it last? You're the man now.
Yeah, to me, I'm looking and I'm
your talking
scoping
stage
you.
last?
3 weeks to 4 weeks, I already know. No, seriously, I know. Because what am I wasting time? Because the questions that I'm asking you and what we're doing.
After 3 weeks.
3 weeks. If I'm not asking you my girlfriend, I'm not ready.
Wait, are we still asking to be girlfriends or not?
No. Seriously, no. I want to make you my partner, so I'm gonna ask you out.
All right, Glory, what do you?
No, 3 weeks is crazy.
So, Glory, what do you? Bring the mic closer to you.
Like
Glory,
in
bring the
3
mic.
weeks you should know. If you actively
So 3 weeks, you're gonna know someone's gonna
Glory,
be
put
your
the mic.
Yes.
Answer.
in 3 weeks.
Yes. 3 weeks to a month. I know.
Glory,
If
you have to
you're
bring the
not
mic.
making that, then I'm not spending my time.
Glory.
I'm gone.
You have to put the mic and answer. So, what do you?
I would say 3 months, 4 months, talking stage. I think that's like a good feel because I feel like too soon you can judge a situation too soon, and then a bit later I'm like, oh. But I think 3 months for me, in my opinion.
3 months? Okay.
Yeah, like talking stage.
All right. You want to add? Wait, are you answering this question?
I'm answering the question.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, for me personally, it actually depends on your age. Because
It's true.
there are women that when they're 30 years old, they don't care about talking stages. They have no time to waste. It's either you know what you want or you don't know what you want. So you're not coming in to waste their time. You're coming in because you know what they want and you're ready for it. So if I'm trying to be with any girl right now, I don't have time to talking stages. You know, you should know what you want as a woman. You can talk to 5 girls at the same time, but you can't have an emotional connection with 5 guys at the same time, unless you want to be an F-boy.
All right. No, that's a good thing. You guys had different takes. 3 weeks was actually, you know, add to it. 3 weeks is actually.
No, you guys made it sound good, all sweet and everything. Yeah, let's not act like we don't actually know what's really going on out here. Okay, there's women.
Why you why you guys say thank you? I want you guys to be honest.
There's women getting
honest
so
opinion.
like honestly, you want to speak for? I gotta speak in honesty, and I'm trying to work on this bit. You will be in talking stage until you prove to me that you're her. It's that simple for me. Honestly, there's gonna be a lot. Like, we could be talking, and I just already know in my mind, this one. But I'm not gonna because I don't even have to end it because a woman has free will. She can stop talking to me anytime she wants. I don't have to end it. Because they usually end by themselves. It'll go its way. When she shows, oh yeah, like when she shows herself, like oh yeah, I'm one of those one. Like okay, then I'll know. I can't even risk losing this. I can't even risk losing her. But if she doesn't show that, we can just keep talking.
Okay, so for me, I have different stages. So there's the talking stage, then there's the dating stage, and then there's the relationship stage. So the talking stage for me is not 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. I know within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, if I want to date you exclusively, if I just want to date you. That doesn't mean that we're in a relationship, but I vetted you enough to know, okay, we're compatible. We want the same thing. Okay, well, you at least, I know you want marriage. I know you want kids. I know you want to do all of this within a certain timeline. Okay, boom, that's the talking stage to me. And now we're dating. I'm seeing you in person. And with your question, is there sleeping together involved? That may be involved in the dating stage, but for me, not in the talking stage. Talking is like I'm meeting all of you tonight and I'm just trying to figure out what type of people you are within 2 weeks. That's talking to me. I'm not gonna do anything with you except talk.
Okay.
But then after that, I'll decide, okay, I'm gonna date you exclusively and see where it goes to try to build some type of growth
So
or
how long
relationship.
is this? How long is this dating stage lasting? Hold on. How long is this dating stage lasting before you
So
now
I
get to relationship?
don't have a timeline for the dating stage. Look, to me, there's no set number on it. But I'm not going to talk to you for months and I know it's not going anywhere. We're not even dating. If I can't even ask you, not necessarily where we are, but where's the growth and what we're doing, I'm not talking to you.
You don't have to ask him. Do you think he's going to show it? And do you think he has a level of commitment at this
I
stage?
think-
Because
I don't
I
think-
believe guys do different things at different level, right? If we're just talking, I'm not doing what I'm going to do when we're in a relationship, right? If we're talking, now you have added another one in between the two.
I don't think people just show anything because you can show something to me and I'll perceive it one way while I'm showing you something and you perceive it in another way. It's about communication. If I'm at a standstill where I'm just like, okay, I feel like we're just talking and talking and talking and there's no growth, I'm going to bring up the conversation. And if I see that, okay, you're in this space while I'm in space B, then it's not going anywhere. So we can stop talking right here and not date or be in a relationship. So showing something really doesn't mean anything if there was no prior communication as to why you're going to be showing what you're showing. So you're either going to communicate on, okay, we're going to move to this step, and then you're both going to agree, or somebody's going to disagree, and you move forward with your separate lives.
This next question, again, if you are feeling this thing deep, grab this mic. Yes, speak it. Don't let, if you're not feeling it, let the other people think, because I'm coming. Would you be a stay-at-home wife? Some people have it, some people don't. Would you want your wife to be a stay-at-home? Answer that already.
Yes.
Personally, me, no. Because a man, my mom always says, a man is not a pillow that you can lay your head on. You need your own money. You need your own financial stability. And you need to be able to help your man. Every single time, a man is not going to be up there as he's supposed to. So if you are a woman and you have your own, you can always back your man, especially if that's the man that you want to be with for life. Like, you cannot only be like, I want to be a stay-at-home wife, just take care of the kids. Although that's a responsibility, and I agree with that if that's you. But at the end of the day, that's not something as a woman that you should wholeheartedly fall back on. You should have your own.
So I would definitely want my wife to be a stay-at-home wife.
Okay. Would you ask her, was it a decision you decided together? Or
I wouldn't ask her, I would just know if she's a stay-at-home wife or not. Okay. Is it, a lot of women grow old quickly because they try to work like men.
Okay.
And they don't.
A lot of women.
They never think about that. I don't believe that women are built to work at all. For me personally, I want to provide everything for her. Now, women in America, they get this idea of being independent. I want to be able to be my own, what it is now. Right? If I have money, it's not just my money, it's her money too. If I have a business, she can work in that business.
Right.
We working together. So if I'm not around, she take over the business. So even though she's a stay-home wife,
right,
she has access to what I have access to.
So stay-at-home in a sense doesn't mean she's not doing anything. I think people are getting
right.
Glory, you want to
stay in the sense that it doesn't mean that she's not like
working
on. No, she's working with me. Okay. She don't have her own job. So it's like I don't want my wife to ever wake up and feel the need to go to work.
Okay.
Going to work should be a choice. So if she's in my business together, she don't really have to work unless she wants to.
A lot of women are listening to this. So how many women do you want to marry?
So it's like I want her because when you think about marriage, there are roles that you play.
Okay.
Right. Doesn't mean that I can cook for her or wash her clothes or clean the bathroom, right? But then we have roles too. I provide, and I want to keep providing because providing brings respect to me.
All right, Glory, go ahead.
Yeah.
Bring the mic closer and talk.
I would want to be a stay-at-home wife. I think, one, I enjoy that luxury. But just because I'm a stay-at-home wife doesn't mean I'm not doing anything.
Right.
That doesn't mean I'm just at home. I have a business. I have things that I'm still doing. So, but it's not necessarily a 9 to 5 where I'm going to work and coming back.
Right.
No, I have a business. So I think I would want to be a stay-at-home wife.
So that's the thing. With having a business is easier. If you're a stay-at-home wife and you're doing something, producing something with like out of being at home, then it makes sense. But if you're not, like for example me, where like I don't have a business, I cannot be a stay-at-home wife because the only thing I would do is take care of the kids. And so it's like if my husband wants to provide for me and put me in his business, or then that makes sense. But other than that, I like what am I gonna do at home? I depend on my 9 to 5.
I agree.
Like,
So
yeah.
I think that's a discussion that people get to have, and I've heard about it, and that's why it's like, let's hear what you guys have to say because everybody thinks differently.
It depends on your circumstances.
After him.
Yeah, but like to stay at home, if there's resources for it, I will be okay with my wife staying at home. The only thing is that I just find that people find their happiness doing something that they're passionate about. So eventually, she's gonna get bored. There's only so much cleaning and washing dishes you can do. So it will be encouraging her to do something that she's passionate about, and then we can put resources towards it. But just like staying at home, no one wants to just stay at home. Like it will get boring to her as well, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to be a baby making factory, right? So I feel like if you are going to have a stay-at-home wife, at least make sure that she has something to fall back on, business-wise, or like something that she's doing that is also producing finances into you guys' both futures. However, for me personally, I don't think I could be a stay-at-home wife.
All right, 2 more questions, right? 2 more questions. I need you guys to get into this. I feel like I want to hear your honest opinion about this, right? How much is the average wedding right now, nowadays? And ladies, how much are you contributing towards this marriage? Because you guys want the biggest wedding in the world, right? Yeah, you guys want the biggest wedding. You want the glamorous wedding. How much are you contributing towards this wedding, right? And how much do you think it should be?
Before you get married, you should be financially equipped for that.
How much are you adding towards this wedding?
Okay,
you
okay,
guys don't be giving. How much do you think this wedding is? No, you're Ghanaian. I've heard 4,000.
I
That one, you won't
I don't
add any
have
money.
an issue.
Don't worry.
I don't have a problem adding to the wedding. I don't have a problem, but I feel like in this America, I feel like probably like 60K or like let's say or
I didn't hear the first number.
like 60K.
Give it.
60. I feel as though like 60K.
So you want your wedding will be around 60,000.
Right. Or like 40 to 60K. Yeah.
How much would you be adding towards this, or do you believe women should add? It's a part. 50.
Okay, I personally do not believe women should add, but then again, I know if a woman adds to the wedding, it's fine. Like for example, if I had to pay for like my makeup, my hair, like that's fine. Like I will do that. But I feel as though like with the venue or with like the drinks or like the aesthetics and all those things, the man should be able to provide, like, you know, to provide for that. But certain things that actually like.
As you hold the mic, I'll be discussing with you, right?
Yes.
Because we have one more after this. So you were saying you want the wedding to be 60K. Me, I want my wedding to be like 10,000.
Right, that makes sense. From
So
where
you want
in our
60
cultural
now, where would
background,
the
that's
50,000 come
okay.
from?
That's okay. But in here in this America, with the venue is way more expensive. With the dresses, let's say a dress from Vicky K, like her dress is expensive. Like all that stuff, I'm saying it costs. So
For you, I'm saying he said we can go to court and get married. So a lot of men think things differently. I want you guys to give me your honest opinion. Like,
but from a women's perspective, I wouldn't just want to go to court and get married.
so babe, we're dating, babe. The what we're looking at, I've been thinking about this thing since I was like 12 years old. My wedding might be around 80,000. I'm like, hey, boom. So where is this money gonna come from? Like, you guys, are we contributing? Are you acting your family?
Yeah, that.
How are you doing it?
And I feel like a wedding less than 60K would be nice. Like, let's say if a wedding, like you said, 10K, that would still be a nice wedding. But at the end of the day, it won't be all the glamorous things that you want.
I definitely don't believe that
Yeah, we're about to finish.
a woman should contribute to our wedding. I think the man's supposed to pay for everything from A to Z. She should spend $0. And if she wants to contribute, it should be voluntary, right? There's no pressure or demand for her to put in any kind of money to it. Now, when you get married, it's like, okay, as a man, for example, you have to have your goals and finance in order. So I will not spend 50K on a wedding if my house is not paid off. and I'll tell her that.
Okay, so you have some things in play before
Right.
you spend that money. Okay, cool.
So-
All right. That's what I wanted to hear. So for men, you say you want to pay for everything. If it's 90,000, you pay 90,000.
But I'm saying, like I said, I will not pay 90,000 if my house
your
is
house
not
is paid off. Your wedding
so
budget
she
is
has to
90.
understand that for me to afford certain things, I have to be financially free from debts.
So what if she says she doesn't want to wait?
Before, if she doesn't want it, it's not gonna work. Because you can't. I know some people who are living in an apartment and they have a 7K wedding.
70K wedding.
That makes no sense to me.
Okay. So
Because you could have used that money to multiply it. Most people don't think about maximizing how much they have. They think about spending. They just spend it without even in a way that brings back income.
Okay.
So you cannot. To me, that makes no sense.
All right.
I personally don't believe in extravagant wedding. We can just go and get married. Now, renewing the vow in 10, 15 years, I'm
Chris,
good with that.
Hold on, Chris. Your wedding is 70,000, right?
Yeah.
Are you asking her to add? You have 40. What do you do?
I'm not doing no 7,000. Just no. I'm serious. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
You'll be able to say, babe, what I'm looking at, I'm thinking it will be at least 60, 70.
Okay.
You say no.
She's not the woman for me.
Eh.
Seriously.
Okay.
At that time, no, today, because that means that you're not financially responsible. Men usually tend to think about family. I'm thinking about 70,000 times the compounding interest in 20 years. You're thinking about today. I'm not spending that kind of money. It's reckless. For one day, for people that don't care about you, they're gonna come eat and leave. Exactly. No, that doesn't make sense. But like, it doesn't make sense. No, renewing the vow, and we've been together 10, 15 years. We have
Yeah,
something
you
to
spend
show
that
for.
money.
We spend the money because there's time and resources right now at the beginning stage. Like,
So you're going to the court, you get married, and you start your life.
we can do something small, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with doing that small, and then we start our life because we have forever together.
Okay.
Like, just trying to wait all of that, it doesn't make sense.
I think-
it's the commitment is between me and God and my wife.
Yeah, but I think
That's
now marriage and other things are being sold. A lot of women,
Yeah.
a lot of women are buying into what they see in social media.
Yeah.
And like you said, you know some people living in apartments and they spend
Yeah.
70,000 on a wedding. I started this off by saying marriage or mortgage, and I think that's for people to actually get to active and actually get to thinking about it. You want to add to it before I go to the last question?
No, I just want to kind of rebuttal what he said. Just want to be honest. I don't see a lot of women and their family just agreeing with that, especially in the African culture. So my goal, I don't really have a price on it. My goal is to have vehicles in place to now bring in the money so we can both be happy. I want to focus on me and her being happy before everyone else. But like in African culture, just going to the courthouse, I don't think that's
Is she adding? Your wedding is 70 grand. Is she adding to it?
Yeah.
Are you
No,
asking
no,
her?
I don't want her to add
You
any.
pay these 70.
I personally don't think I should have to put into a wedding. I mean, my mom didn't put into any wedding. She had a dowry and everything. My dad didn't ask her to put anything into the wedding either. Their parents didn't do that either. You know, you're the man trying to look for a wife to come help build a home with you. You're the one looking for her, so why should she have to put anything into something that you're actually wanting for yourself? You know, it's something that you want for you.
Do you think men want a big wedding?
I didn't say anything about a big wedding. You asked about the price. I said I
Yeah,
don't have a
okay.
price on a wedding. I don't
And
have
you
a
don't
price
think
on
man
a
should
wedding.
contribute, so you don't mind if it's a lavish wedding, if it's chill, babe.
I want people to have
7,000?
fun and have a nice venue. And, you know, we're living in 2025. I'm not
Right.
going to go have a wedding in my backyard in Southeast D.C. You
Yeah,
know,
but that's what he can
I
afford
do
at that
want
time.
exactly whatever you can afford is fine, you know. But I still don't think that I should be the one to put in money into the venue or a wedding that you're wanting to have because you're wanting to marry me. Now there are other alternatives, like for example, my friend Keelan, she got married at the court and didn't tell anybody, and then on her birthday she invited everybody to Mexico and then did a wedding there. She was already married, but she did the celebration there with the white dress and everything. So you get both. You know, and she didn't have to put in anything. Why? Because they went on the budget that they had.
Okay.
So I still agree. I don't want to put anything in. We can go on our budget. We don't have to have this extravagant wedding. I don't mind getting married at the courts because, again, I said mortgage first before marriage. So
that's cool.
I would assume that money is going to be spent on the mortgage. We can get married at the courts and then I'm not waiting 2-3 years, though, to celebrate a wedding. Like 15, 10 years. Like, it's going to have to be within that same year where we got the house, we did the court thing, and then our honeymoon can also be the wedding as well, you know, the celebration of the wedding. So, yeah, doing it in a certain way, I don't feel like I need to put money into it at all.
A lot of you guys touched on my last question, and I want you guys to be honest about this thing. We talked about it already, right? Are you okay, and are you going to have a joint account with the person you decide to spend your life with? Is that a yes or a no, yes. And why? Everybody's on yes.
Yes. Yes.
You think that's a simple question? I heard that's not a simple question. I heard this Steve Harvey was talking about it, and I went to the comments, almost 30-something comments. I went to almost everything, and a lot of women were. Hold on, let's pick.
It's just only one joint account between.
Look, how you divide your accounts is up to you guys, okay. But are you gonna have a joint account? Yeah. I said that because I watched the Steve Harvey talk about it. People were like, "I won't take marriage advice from you." He said that you have 4 accounts, right? A joint account, your account, her account, and an account where you pay the bills. That's what he said. So I said, let's discuss this, right?
Yeah.
Well, a joint account, the other ones is up to you. What did you take on it? Will you have a joint account? And I'm actually surprised. You all say yes? Yeah. And you guys think it's that easy?
Yeah. It's easy, but yes, you should. I personally think it's easy to have a joint account. I agree having a joint account and having your own personal account either. I didn't answer the question earlier about like the values, I guess, that you're looking for in people. And y'all said like God-fearing and something else, and independence is one for me. So you need to have your own account so I can see that you're able to be an independent man on your own. I'm also an independent person on my own, but because we're deciding to merge our lives, we should have an account together, but I would still have my own accounts.
It shocked me, It shocked me. All right, no, it shocked me. Oh, you want to answer it?
Like, seriously, like, we should have a joint account, but we get paid. I actually would rather we talk about this discussion where we put money in a joint account, but you should still have a personal account. Like, I can surprise you. So, no, I'm not okay getting paid directly in a joint account. You can get paid from your account, but we have a percentage that has to go to the joint account for expenses, for savings. I feel like you still have some level of, like, autonomy.
So
where you can,
Steve Harvey, joint account, individual, and then the other. Okay.
But the difference with him is he wants to get paid from the joint account. That's not what I'm saying.
Doesn't really
you get paid from my account.
Right.
And then
you can close it off and then go ahead.
Okay. So I do agree that both of them should have a joint account, but I also want to add that we both need to know how much each other person make.
Okay.
I need to know how much money you make from your
I
job.
think it's hard. I think a lot of women, I don't know.
They don't like it.
Okay.
If she's not, we're talking about based on if you're working, if she's working,
All right.
if she has a job already.
Cool.
Right? I need to know that. But if she doesn't, obviously, whatever comes in my account, she knows it. There are people who hide their funds from their spouse.
Yeah.
That's very wrong.
I was saying.
Whatever source of income you have, she or me, I should know. There's no need to hide them. There should be some transparency.
For me, it's quite simple. I agree with what everyone said. It's the only thing I've actually ever known. It's something that, I grew up knowing. Like, husband and wife are supposed to, share those kind of things. Like, two have become one. Yeah. So it's not like you still have your own thing, I still have my thing. It's our thing. So my wife will know what I make. I will know what she makes. My wife will have financial literacy. So we're going to plan our life together. What are we going to do? How are we going to do it? We'll have that account. Everything goes in there. If you want to have your own separate, we'll discuss that. Right. But definitely having a joint where we dictate how things go for our children and everything like that, that's the only way it'll work, for me at least.
Whew. Honestly, it shocked me because I was really expecting the girl to be like, me, him, see my money. No, shit, that's what I expected. But 5v5 agency bros. I did love that everybody was honest. It shocked me. But yeah, one more time, agency bros, 5v5 guys. What do you guys think? Y'all did good. Touche. I like it. All right. On that note, we're out. Ciao.